watched out there looking for you. I can't plan my own plans. They're staring red daggers at me, judging my every move. This moment is exactly why I'll be needing you. Here he is again.
Oh no.
Yeah, there he is. I can say we should keep that.
I'll open it.
And on this hill we die. This cannot be goodbye. On this hill we die. This cannot be goodbye.
Right, we'll open it.
But
sorry to ruin that.
yeah, you're in it. So that's the song that we worked on last week. It's called "On This Hill We Die."
On this hill we die.
Yes. So it's about. It's
What's the story behind that?
I was just about to say it's from the perspective of Jesus.
Wow.
On the cross.
Wow.
On the perspective of Jesus on the cross.
Yes. On when he's on the cross, Golgotha. And
What's it called?
On this hill we die. So I was
On this hill we die.
Yes, I was inspired by obviously Jesus on the cross and obviously the phrase Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, which is my God, why have you forsaken me? So I thought, how would I apply that to a modern day setting? So the story speaks about he's being inspired by Jesus feeling forsaken on the cross.
Can we hear that track again from the beginning, please?
I was going to
That sounds very interesting. I like the dance bit.
tune it a little bit. That was my plan.
Yeah, so he's just working on it.
Oh, just working.
So I'll continue.
Okay.
So it's written from the perspective of Jesus on the cross. You know, when obviously he feels forsaken by God. And I was like, I always like to ask myself this question: how would I feel if I was Jesus? And you know, I was being asked to die for the sins of humanity. I don't think I'd be very happy. So I kind of like looked at it from that angle. It's like if I was, you know, if I was being forsaken by somebody who, you know, obviously Jesus is God and God is Jesus, but I kind of applied it to a modern day setting. Like there are many times where I've been to an event with somebody and a friend of mine, and then that person has kind of left me and I felt alone and forsaken because I don't know anybody in this party. Why are you're talking, you know everybody, you're talking to all these people and I'm just by myself. I'm like, you know what, the fact that you've left me here is kind of like ruined our relationship. I'm not your friend anymore because you've just left me with these people.
And you got two reasons there. So you got a massive Bible story, and you've got a being left at a club.
You know something, that's why Jesus Christ is Jesus Christ and NUNODAMAN is NUNODAMAN.
Exactly.
You know
so this song is written by me trying to understand the feelings that Jesus had, but reacting in a very human way.
That's a very tough one.
Because Jesus obviously was like, the night before in the Garden of Gethsemane, he said, Father, not my will but yours be done. And like I said, I don't think I would have said that. I'd be like, get me off this cross right now. I don't want to do this. Please, it's painful, it's gonna hurt. So it's kind of like...
Actually, at the point he said, Father, forgive them for they knew not what they do.
And exactly, whilst he was on the cross, and I'm like, wow, Jesus, there's a reason we worship you. Because there's no way I could have done that.
It wasn't even at the same time forgiving them.
Exactly. So this song is written...
You can imagine if a human being...
That's the whole point of this song. This whole point of the song is like a human being, and not obviously I don't want to, you know, dehumanize God or anything.
I don't know, maybe you've heard that saying that if men were God,
yes.
Do you know what could have happened? Somebody would wake up one morning and say nobody's gonna breathe oxygen this morning.
Yeah. And that's literally the perspective of the song. It's me if I was in a similar position to Jesus, if I was left, because obviously God was with him whilst he was there, but he understood that, but I wouldn't. I'd be like, why am I here by myself? You're supposed to be helping me in this scenario, and hence why the modern spin of being left alone at a party, because it was actually inspired by an event I went to where I went by myself, but it was a TikTok event actually. It's funny how all TikTok inspires everything these days. It's crazy, but it was a TikTok event, a football event, and my manager, who obviously got me to the event in the first place, he was supposed to be there, but he couldn't attend. So here I was in a room full of like corporate people, you know, spots, people who work in this thing, and I knew absolutely nobody. And it was like a long event. It was like a whole day event, and it was just me by myself. And like I spent the whole day in my heart cursing my manager, being like, "Why have you left me here? I don't know anybody. I don't, you know." Obviously, I have to go up and talk to people. And funnily enough, there was somebody there that I knew, but he was very busy, and he was like the head of the company, so he was doing hundreds of things, and I was just sat there by myself. And that's where this sort of song was born, left forsaken by somebody that you know. And obviously applying the Jesus spin to it.
That's a lovely one. Thank you so much, Nuno.
Thank you, sir.
Always thankful to you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Fantastic.